Hello everybody. Today we will discuss the paper of MH-CET 2016. I will discuss the question included in this paper at the same time if there is any parallel questions or any trick to solve these examples, because we have to solve these examples within the 90 minutes. If there are any tricks, then we will see. Now let us start the paper. Now the first question is, x follows the binomial distribution if a of x is equals to 5 and the variance of x is equals to 2.5. Then find the probability where x is less than 1. Now let us see the answer of this question. That is, we have given that a of x is equals to 5. But what is the formula for the expected value? It's NP, and the variance of x is equals to NPQ. That is equals to 2.5. Therefore, the variance of x upon e of x is equals to NPQ upon NP, and that is equals to 2.5 upon 5 is equals to 1 upon 2. But here we will get that. What is that? NP and NP get cancelled, and you will get the value of the Q is equals to 1 upon 2. But P plus Q is equals to 1. Therefore, P is equals to 1 upon 2. Again, the NP is equals to 5. Substitute the value of the P, and that is 1 upon 2. Therefore, N is equals to 10. Again, the probability of the x is equals to NCX, P raised to x, Q raised to N minus x. But we want to find out the probability x is strictly less than 1. Therefore, probability of x is equals to 0. Therefore, again the formula, that is, replace here x by 0, n by 10, and then you will get 10C0 into 1 upon 2 raised to 0 is 1, 1 upon 2 raised to 10. And after the calculation, you are getting the value, that is 1 upon 2 raised to 10, and hence the B option is correct one. Now next question. Derivative of the tan inverse in bracket x upon in under root of 1 minus x square with respect to sine inverse in bracket 3x minus 4x cube. Now this is the method to solve this differentiation. We require the method of substitution. Always, that is the constant square minus variable square. Always the substitution x is equals to a sine theta and x is equals to a cos theta. Therefore, here we will substitute x is equals to sine theta, because that is, here is a square, means its value is 1. Therefore, x is equals to sine theta and theta is equals to sine inverse of x. Now let us solve this example. That is, u is equals to tan inverse in bracket x upon in under root of 1 minus x square, and the v is equals to sine inverse 3x minus 4x cube. Now here put x is equals to sine theta and theta is equals to sine inverse of x. Now what is the u is equals to tan inverse in bracket sine theta upon in under root of 1 minus sine square theta, and after that is tan inverse sine theta upon sine theta, and tan inverse of tan of theta is theta. Therefore, u is equals to theta. But what is the theta? Theta is equals to sine inverse of x. And now differentiate this. Du by dx is equals to 1 upon in under root of 1 minus x square. Again, this is also very simple. That is, v is equals to sine inverse 3x minus 4x cube. Now there are the two formulas for the sine of 3 theta and cos of 3 theta. They are always used in the integration also. That is, sine of 3 theta means what? 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. And what about the cos of 3 theta? Cos of 3 theta is equals to 4 cos cube theta minus 3 sine theta. And hence 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta, that is equals to sine of 3 theta. Therefore, sine inverse of sine of 3 theta is equals to 3 theta. And substitute again the value of theta, that is a sine inverse of x, and you will get, now differentiate with respect to x. Then dv by dx is equals to 3 upon in under root of 1 minus x square, and hence differentiation of the first term with respect to second means what? Du upon dv is equals to 1 upon in under root of 1 minus x square, and this whole divided by 3 upon in under root of 1 minus x square, and hence du by dv is equals to 1 by 3, and hence the option is correct one. Now next question. The differential equation of the family of circle touching the y-axis at the origin is. Now the circle, that is, we have the standard equation of the circle which passes through the origin is x square plus y square is equals to a square, which is the radius of the circle. And also the center radius form, that is x minus h bracket square plus y minus k bracket square is equals to r square. Now let us see how to solve this. As the circle touches the y-axis at the origin, the center of the circle must be on the x-axis because the y-axis is tangent to the circle. Let that center be h comma 0 because the y coordinate is 0 as the center is on the x-axis. Equation of the circle by the center radius form: x minus h bracket square plus y minus 0 bracket square is equals to h square. Now here h is the radius of the circle because the point of the contact and the center of the circle, that is h, and therefore its radius is h and h square is here. Now expand this, that is x square minus 2xh plus h square plus y square is equals to h square, and now here h square get cancelled on both sides and you are getting x square minus 2hx plus y square is equals to 0. Now differentiate with respect to x. The derivative of x square is a 2x and minus 2h. The derivative of x is 1. Y square is a 2y into dy by dx, and that is equals to 0. And the value of h, that is equals to. Now 2 get cancelled on both sides. This is minus h to the right hand side and it will become plus. Therefore h is equals to x plus y into dy by dx. Put this in the equation number 1. Then you will get. Now one thing is there. That is, there is one arbitrary constant. Therefore, the order of the differential equation is 1. When there are the two arbitrary constants, the order of differential equation is 2. And in the same way, here we are getting this one order. That is, substitute the value of that h and expand this. That is x square minus 2x square minus 2xy into dy by dx plus y square is equals to 0. And y square minus x square minus 2xy into dy by dx is equals to 0, and x square minus y square plus 2xy into dy by dx is equals to 0. Hence the P option is correct one. Now next we will see the differential equation of, that is, family of the circles that we have completed here. Now next, if A is equals to this matrix 1 1 0 2 1 5 1 2 and 1, then A11 A21 A12 into A22 plus A13 into A23. That's what is. Now A11 means what? This is the first element. A12 1 and the 0. Last is 0. Therefore it is. Now we want to calculate only these two terms and their coefficients are these. Now first is that A21. This is the element. It's a minus 1. Now these two get, and if you see this, then the matrix is 1 0 2 1 1 into 1, that is 1, but the element is minus 1. Now let us see what is the answer. Here is that is A21. Therefore the required matrix is 1 0 and 2 1 1 0 and 2 1 minus 1 raised to, because it is A21, therefore minus 1 raised to 3, and if you calculate it, it's a minus 1 raised to 3 means minus 1, and the value of this determinant is again 1. 1 into 1 is 1. And next A22 means what? Again 1 2. The value of the 1 2 is 1. A22, the minus 1 raised to 4, and now again the element is A22. Now again these two get cancelled vertically and horizontally. See this, then you will get 1 0 1 1, and this is the matrix. Last is 0. Now find out this value of this determinant. Again it is a 1. 1 into minus 1 raised to 4, again you will get the 1, plus 1 minus 1 is 0, and hence the P option is correct one. Now next we will see the next example. Question number 5. If the Rolle's theorem for the f of x is equals to e raised to x in bracket sin of x minus cos x is verified in the closed interval pi by 4 comma to 5 pi by 4, then the value of the c is. Now here is again, this example is from the textbook. Then the statements of the Rolle's theorem is that y is equals to f of x is a real valued function defined on the closed interval a b. Then the f of x is a continuous on a closed interval a b, and it is a differentiable on the open interval a comma b. And next is that is a f of a is equals to f of b. Then there exists element c belongs to closed interval a b such that f dash of c is equals to 0. By using this property we will solve this example and find out the value of the C. Now see the answer. If y is equals to f of x, a real valued function of a real variable such that f of x is a continuous on a closed interval ab and f of x is a differentiable on ab, f of a is equals to f of b, then there exists a real number c belongs to interval ab such that f dash of c is equals to 0. Now first is, that is, we will differentiate here. Now for the differentiation, see this, f dash of x is equals to e raised to x in bracket the derivative of e raised to x, that is sin x minus cos x plus e raised to x in bracket cos of x plus sin of x, that is using the product tool. Therefore take e raised to x as a common, then you will get 2 sin x in bracket. Now what is the f dash of c? Now here replace x by c. Therefore it is f dash of c is equals to e raised to c into 2 sin of c is equals to 0. Now sin of c is equals to 0. Then when the sin ratio is 0, it is the integral multiple of the pi, that is a 0 plus or minus pi plus or minus 2 pi. But we have the interval 5 pi by 4, pi by 4, comma 5 pi by 4. And hence the c is equals to pi. Hence the D option is correct. Now next question. The joint equation of the lines passes through the origin and trisecting the first quadrant is, now we'll see the answer. Here is a question from straight line. Joint equation. It passes through the origin, trisecting. It is in the first quadrant. The first line will make the angle with the x-axis pi by 6. And the second line will make the angle pi by 3. Because they are the trisecting that quadrant. Trisecting means the measure of that angle is 90 degree and each angle will be the 30, 30, 30, and in this way. Now we'll solve this example. Now this is the figure. That is x-axis and y-axis. The angle made by the line L1 is pi by 6 and angle made by the line L2 is pi by 3. Line L1 is made by 6. The slope of the line M, that is equals to M1 is equals to tan theta, and that is pi by 6, and that is equals to 1 upon root 3. Therefore M1 is equals to 1 upon root 3. Angle made by the line L2 is pi by 3. That is M2 is equals to tan of pi by 3, and that is a root 3. Now these lines passes through the origin. Therefore their equation is the y is equals to mx, and hence that is replace the value of the M1 and M2 by the x, and then you will get the equation of the line y is equals to 1 upon root 3x. Therefore root 3y is equals to x. Therefore its equation, that is x minus root 3y is equals to 0. Also the equation of the line L2, that is equals to m2x is equals to root 3x, and the equation is root 3x minus y is equals to 0. Therefore joint equation of the line L1 and L2 is x minus in root of y in first bracket root 3x minus y, that is equals to 0, and this is simple multiplication. Then you will get the answer, that is a root 3x minus 4xy minus root 3 y square is equals to 0, and hence the C option is correct one. Now next we'll see the next example. That is, if 2 tan inverse in bracket cos of x is equals to tan inverse of 2 cosec x, then find the value of sin x plus cos x. Now here is, that's a 2 tan inverse of x, 2 tan inverse of cos of x. Again we have the formula. What is the formula? That is the 2 times tan inverse of theta, that is equals to tan inverse of theta plus tan inverse of theta. Then what is the tan inverse of A plus tan inverse of B? Now see this. That is the 2 tan inverse of cos of x is equals to tan inverse of 2 times cosec x. That is tan inverse of 2 times means what? Tan inverse of cos x plus tan inverse of cos x, and that is equals to tan inverse 2 upon sin x. That is the tan inverse of A plus tan inverse of B is equals to tan inverse in bracket A plus B means what? Here is cos x and cos x, it become 2 times cos x upon 1 minus A into B, that is cos x into cos x, it becomes cos square x, and that is equals to tan inverse 2 upon sin x. And here tan inverse and tan inverse both are equal. It means that their angles are also equal. That is a 2 cos x upon 1 minus cos square x is equals to 2 sin x. Therefore, after the simplification, what will happen? Now these two get cancel on both sides. In the next step, 1 minus cos square means what? Sin square x. Again here, that is a cos of x upon the sin of x. Sin and sin get on both sides get cancelled. Then you will get cos x upon sin x, that is equals to 1, and cot of x is equals to 1, and x is equals to pi by 4. Now what is the value of sin x plus cos x? And that is equals to sin of pi by 4 plus cos of pi by 4. And that is equals to 1 upon root 2 plus 1 upon root 2. That is the 2 upon root 2, and hence the sin x plus cos x, that is equals to root 2, and hence the B option is correct one. Now we'll see the next example. Direction cosines of the lines. X plus 2 upon 2 is equals to 2y minus 5 upon 3, and that is z is equals to minus 1. Now here the values of the A is 2, B is 3, and C is 0, because it is the next term. Therefore we treat that as 0. Now we will find out the direction cosines. The examples are very easy. That is A is equals to B is equals to C is equals to, then we will find out. That is A upon n under root of A square plus B square plus C square. B upon n under root of A square plus B square plus C square, and hence that is we will get the direction cosines. Again, this is a very simple example. Now see this, the given equation is that is x plus 2 upon 2 is equals to 2y minus 5 upon 3, and z plus 1 is equals to 0. It is written in this manner, and hence the direction ratios of the lines are 2. That is, make the coefficient of here 2 as 1. Therefore divide n and d by 2. Also we write in this manner. Therefore the values of the A is 2, values of B is 3 by 2, and the value of the C is equals to 0. Therefore in under root of A square plus B square plus C square, that is a 2 square plus 3 by 2 bracket square plus 0 square, and after the simplification you are getting the 25 upon 4, and that is equals to 5 by 2. Hence the direction cosines are. Again that is what is the formula? That is A upon n under root of A square plus B square plus C square, and in this way you can get the direction cosines of the lines are. That is the 2 upon 5 by 2, 3 by 2 upon 5 by 2, and the 0 upon 5 by 2, and hence it is a 4 by 5, 3 by 5, and the 0. Again there is one more. The value of the C is 0. Therefore in the optionals there is, for the optional number A you have the third number is 0, and for the optional number C it is again the 0. Therefore again by using the elimination method you can solve this. That is a B and C, B and D are the eliminated. You have to check now only for A and C. To solve this example we have limited time, therefore apply the elimination method. Now we'll see the next example. That is 9th question. Integral dx upon n under root of 8 plus 2x minus x square. Again very simple question. That is 8. That is a 2x minus x square. Take the negative sign common from these two. Then in bracket you will get x square minus 2x. And what is the second term? That is a 2x upon 2. Therefore second term is 1 square. That is x minus x square minus 2x plus 1 bracket square. We have adjust here, that is a plus 1, that 1 plus 8, that becomes 9. Then you will get 3 square plus 3 square minus in bracket x minus 1 bracket square, and by using the tan inverse, sine inverse of formula, you will get the answer. Now see the answer. That is dx upon n under root of x square plus 2x minus x square. Therefore dx 8, take the minus sign is common. Then what is the second term? That middle term is equals to 2 into first term into second term. Therefore second middle term divided by 2. Then you will get 1 square. Here is 1. But actually I had subtracted this 1. To balance this, here is plus 1. 8 plus 1, it becomes 9. That is integral dx upon n under root of 9 minus x minus 1 bracket square, and the sine inverse, that is x minus sine inverse of x minus 1 upon 3 plus c, and hence that is A option is correct one. And again if you see, again this is by using the elimination method, That is, you will get that x minus 1. There is a term involving the x minus 1, and x minus 1 has only the optional number b and d, and therefore b, a and d, therefore b and c are the eliminated here. Now you have to consider only their coefficients, that is a 1 by 3. Is there 1 by 3 possible? Not possible. Therefore D option is correct one. Now next question is from the approximation, application of the derivative. It is the same question, is from the textbook. Only the last number is changed. The approximation value of f of x is equals to x cube plus 5x square minus 7x plus 9 at x is equals to 1.1. Then the what is the value? What is the formula? F of a plus x, a plus h is approximately equal to f of a plus h into f dash of a. Now here the value of a is 1, value of the h is 0.1. First of all, find out the f of 5, find out the value of f of 1, then find out it's a differentiation, and again the value of f of 1, substitute in that, then you will get the answer. But overall, one thing is that you have to make it calculation very fast. Now this is the function, it's a derivative 3x cube, that is a 3x square, 5x square, it's a derivative 10x, the derivative of minus 7x is 7, constant is 0, f dash of x. Now what is a plus h? A plus h is equals to 1.1. The value of a is a complete figure, that is a is equals to 1 and h is equals to 0.1. Now again the formula for the approximation, very standard formula, that is f of a plus h is approximately equal to f of a plus h into f dash of a. Now substitute, that is 1.1, then f of 1 plus, that is a h, value of h is 0.1 into f dash of n. Substituting f of 1 here, the value is here, h 0.1 and the value f dash of 1 is here. Now after the calculation you will get, that is the f of 1.1 is equals to 8.6. Now my dear student, if you follow all the questions from the textbook very carefully and number of the times you have practiced, and then you will get definitely out of marks. Now next question. It's a question from the probability distribution. If the random variable, what is that random variable? X is waiting time in minutes for the bus, and the probability distribution of the x is given by, that f of x is equals to 1 by 5. X lies between 0 to 5. The value of x is 0 and also 5. If this is possible, then this 1 upon 5, otherwise 0. Now find out the waiting time. Then the probability of the waiting time, not more than 4 minutes. That is, within the 4 minutes, you must get the bus. Now see this answer of this question. That is, if the random variable x, this is the function, f of x is equals to 1 by 5, it lies between 0 to 4 here, otherwise 0. Now the probability, it's not more than 4. X lies between 0 to 4, integration 0 to 4, that is 1 by 5. The integral, it's a constant, dx, integral of the dx is x, 0 to 4, that is 4 minus 0. You will get 4 by 5, and that is equals to 0.8, and hence B option is correct one. Now see this next example. It is from the trigonometry, that is in triangle ABC, a minus b bracket square, cos into cos square c plus a plus b bracket square into sin square c. Then what is the value of this? Now expand this, multiplied cos square c by 2 and the sin square c by 2, and after the calculation, substitution, you will get the answer. Now see this, the answer of this question. That is a minus b bracket square into cos square c by 2 plus a plus b bracket square into sin square c by 2. After the expansion, a minus b bracket square, but you have to do very fast. That is a square minus 2ab plus b square into cos square c by 2. Same thing is expanded here, a square plus 2ab plus b square sin square c by 2. And what you will get here? That is a cos square c by 2 into a square, sin square c by 2 into a square. Then a square in bracket cos square c by 2 plus sin square c by 2, you will get 1. And what about the next? That is a b square, cos square c by 2 into sin square c by 2, b square cos square c by 2 plus sin square c by 2, again the value is 1. What about the middle term? Minus 2ab cos square c by 2 minus 2ab sin square c by 2. Now they take the minus 2ab from these two. Then you will get cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2. Again, there is one more formula for the trigonometry. Cos of 2 times theta is equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta. And also 2 cos square theta minus 1 and also 1 minus 2 sin square theta. These are the formulas are always asked in the examination. That is using the application of these formulas. That is the cos square c by 2 minus sin square c by 2. That is the cos of c. Now what is the value of the cos c? That is the cosine rule, a square plus b square minus c square upon 2ab. And after the calculation, you will get a square plus b square minus a square minus b square plus c square. And hence the value of that, its a value is, again we get the c square. And hence that is the next question now. It is from the derivative of log of in bracket sec x plus tan x with respect to tan theta at theta is equals to pi by 4 is. Now here is again u is equals to v is equals to. What is the derivative of log of x? That is 1 upon x. Derivative of sec theta plus tan theta 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta into ddx of sec theta plus tan theta. Derivative of sec theta is sec theta into tan theta and tan theta is sec square theta. Take the common cancellations and you will get the answer. Now we'll see the answer. Let u is equals to v is equals to differentiation there with respect to 1 upon sec theta tan theta and into dd theta of the sec theta plus tan theta and again the derivative of dv by d theta sec theta into tan theta and their ratios. Now what is happening for this? Take the sec theta is common, then in bracket you will get sec theta plus tan theta, sec theta plus tan theta get cancelled here. Then you will get du upon d theta is sec theta and dv upon d theta is sec theta into tan theta. And what is the answer? Du by dv is equals to du upon d theta upon dv upon d theta. That is sec theta upon sec theta into tan theta and sec theta get cancelled. You are getting 1 upon tan theta. But the differentiation, find out at the point theta is equals to pi by 4. And the value of the tan of pi by 4 is 1 and hence that is a du upon dv is equals to 1 and hence the option B is correct one. Now next example. The joint equation of the bisectors of the lines between lines x is equals to 5 and the y is equals to 3 is now the joint equation. Now x is equals to 5. This is the line which is parallel to the y-axis and y is equals to 3. This is the line parallel to x-axis and their point of intersection you will get in the first quadrant. That is, you will get in the first quadrant and pass the lines which passes through the point 5, 3. First line will make the angle of 45 and the second line will make the angle of 135. That is a tan of, that is a pi by 2 plus pi by 4. And you will get the slope of the first line is tan of pi by 4 is 1. And next is tan of 135. That is a pi by 2 plus pi by 4 and hence its a value is minus 1. And form the joint equation of a lines whose slope is 1 and minus 1 and they are passes through the point 5 and 3. Now see the answer. Now here is the answer. The first line L1 and L2, their slopes tan of 3 pi by 4 can be written as, that is pi by 2 plus pi by 4. It goes in second quadrant and it becomes cot of pi by 4 and the value of the M2 is minus 1. Now our line passes through the point 5 and 3. Therefore its equation is slope point form. Y minus y1 is equals to m times in bracket x minus x1 and y minus y1 is equals to m2 in bracket x minus x1. Substitute the values, you will get the equation of the line. And again there the joint equation. That is x square minus y square minus 10y plus 6y plus 16 is equals to 0. But the time, again the time is limited. You have to make very fast calculation. Now again my dear student, there is one more trick that is x minus 5 into y minus 3, first option is not possible, second option is also not possible. Then what will be the possible? The possible b and d. But in case of the d, that is, there is no term of the x square and y square, therefore b is correct. Using the elimination method, you can also solve this example. Now we'll see the next example. The point on the curve, that is a 6y is equals to x cube plus 2, at which y coordinate is changing 8 times as fast as the x coordinate. That is, y changes, that is 8 times changes with respect to the x coordinate. Now see this answer of this question. That is, we have 6y is equals to x cube plus 2. Now there is condition that is y changes, means delta y is equals to 8 into delta x. That is the differentiation of the first equation. Then you will get the derivative of 6y, that is 6 into dy by dx, x cube, that is a 3x square. Therefore dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 x square. That is, we know that the delta y is equals to dy by dx into delta x. Now substitute these values. That is the value of the delta y. It's 8 into delta x. And the dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 2 x square is here. Now again the delta x can cancel. Then you will get x square is equals to 16. Now what's happening here? X is equals to plus or minus 4. When x is equals to 4, that is, you will take the plus, and 6y is equals to, that is 4 cube plus 2, and that is 6y is equals to 66, and y is equals to 11. Hence the required point is 4 and 11. Again there is one more trick to solve these examples. Whatever the points A, B, C, D you have given, substitute this value and take the answer. The point is on the parabola and you will get the answer directly also. Now this is the question. That is, if the function f of x is defined by f of x is equals to x into 1 upon sine x, x is equals to 0 and equals to k for x is equals to 0, x is not equals to 1, x is not equals to 0, that is f of x is equals to x into sine of 1 upon x for x is not equals to 0 and equals to k for x is equals to 0, that is f of 0 is equals to k, and find the value of the k. Now this is very simple question. Always whatever the limit, as x tends to 0, this becomes 0. What about the sign? That is, its values lies between minus 1 and the plus 1, that is 0 into whatever the values lies between minus 1 and plus 1, that becomes 0, and therefore limit is 0 but given function is continuous. The value of the function is equals to the limit of the function, and hence the value of the k is 0. It's again very simple question. Now again till we'll see the answer of this question. As the function is continuous, f of 0 is equals to k, limit x tends to 0, x into sine of 1 upon x, and the values lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Therefore that is a 0 into minus 1 and into plus 1. What are the values? It becomes 0 and the k is equals to 0, and hence A option is correct one. Now see the next. Now see this. That is, it's a question from the derivative, that is higher order derivative. That is, if y is equals to e raised to m sine inverse of x and 1 minus x square into dy by dx bracket square is equals to a into y square, then a is equals to. Now see this, find out the derivative. The derivative of e raised to m sine inverse of x, that is the dy by dx is equals to e raised to m sine inverse of x into derivative of m sine inverse of x, that is m upon in under root of 1 minus x square, and that will divided quantity multiplied and squaring on both sides, and then you will get the answer of this question. Now see this, that is y is equals to e raised to m sine inverse of x. Therefore after the differentiation you will get dy by dx. The derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. In the same manner, e raised to m sine inverse of x, ddx of m sine inverse of x. Then what is the derivative of m? That is m sine inverse. That is 1 upon in under root of 1 minus x square. That is e raised to m sine inverse of x divided by in under root of 1 minus x square. This is divided, multiplied here. Now what is again? That is e raised to m sine inverse of x. It becomes again in the radius form, squaring on both sides. That is 1 minus x square root bracket root get cancelled, dy by dx bracket square is equals to m square y square, and 1 minus x square into dy by dx bracket square is equals to ay square, and the value of y square, that is value of the a, is equals to m square, and hence that is the C option is correct one. Now in this case it's a definitely that we squaring on both sides, therefore optional A and B are not possible, therefore C and D will be the possible. Now next, it's a question from the integration, and it is of the form, that is, now this integral is in the form, that is a sin x plus b cos x upon c sin x plus d cos x, or that is integral of the form a into e raised to x plus b upon c into e raised to x plus d. This is the form. Then what is the answer of this question? That is the numerator is equals to a into derivative of the denominator, or a into denominator plus ddx of the denominator. Anyway, find out the value of the a and b, then you will get. But always one thing is that there is, that is after the differentiation, that is you will get the always there one term is x here. Now let us see the how to solve this, that is it requires the time also. I is equals to integration, separate it because we do not have the time to find out the separated their values. That is a 4 e raised to x minus 25 upon 2 e raised to x minus 5, separate it, that is the 2 times. Now here is the derivative of 2 times e raised to x upon 2 e raised to x, that is a f dash of x upon f of x, means what? That is a 2 log of 2 log of in mod of 2 e raised to x minus 5, and to solve this integration, that is again there is one more trick, that is a divide n and d by e raised to x, then you will get dx upon e raised to x, it becomes e raised to minus x into dx upon what is next, that is a 2 e raised to x divided, then you will get minus 2 and minus 5 into e raised to minus x. Now again it is again of the form f dash of x upon f of x, that is a log form, and again what is this, that is a log of mod of 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x upon, it's their coefficients, and therefore its sign becomes, this is a minus 1 into derivative of again e raised to minus, that become minus minus plus sign, and this negative sign remains as it is. Therefore that is a 2 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 minus 5 log of 2 minus 5 e raised to minus x plus c. Again there is one more simplification, that e raised to minus x becomes in this manner. This is as it is follows now, that is minus 5 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 upon e raised to x plus c, that is a minus 5 log of 2 e raised to x minus 5 plus 5 e raised to, that is a 5 into log of e raised to x plus c. After the simplification you are getting minus 3 log of 2 times e raised to x minus 5 plus 5x plus c. Now this is the lengthy problem, that is you cannot directly guess what type of the coefficients will be there, therefore to solve these questions very fastly, and then you will get the answer, that is a is equals to 5 and b is equals to minus 3. Now next question, (19th), that is a tan inverse of root x minus sec inverse of minus 2 upon cosec inverse of minus root 2 and the cos inverse of minus 1 upon 2. Now find out the values. Now see this, that is a tan inverse of root 3 minus sec inverse of minus 2 upon cosec inverse of root 2 plus cos inverse of minus 1 upon 2. Again this can be written as tan inverse of root. What is it? Theta. Then theta is pi by 3. Now sec inverse of x is equals to pi minus sec inverse of whatever that quantity, that value, that is pi minus sec inverse of 2. For the denominator, that is a cosec inverse of the root 2, and that is you will get. Again here there is one more formula, that is a cos of cosec minus theta. Cosec inverse of minus theta is a minus sign is here. Again the cosec inverse of root 2 is, that is pi by 4, and here that is a cos inverse of minus 1 upon 2, that is a pi minus cos inverse of 1 upon 2, and its value is a pi, that is a cos inverse of 1 upon 2, it's a pi by 3, and after the simplification you will get, that is a equals to minus 4 by 5, and hence the optional B is correct one. Again you have to remember these formulas, that is a cos inverse of minus theta is equals to pi minus cos inverse of theta, and sin inverse of minus theta is equals to minus sin inverse of theta. For some calculations you have to very take carefully, that is what is the answer, what is subtraction, what is the angle, and then you will get the correct options. Now next, there's a question, it's from the again limit. For what value of k the function defined by f of x is equals to log of in bracket 1 plus 2x sin inverse raised to d upon x square, for x is not equals to 0 and equals to k, for x is equals to 0. Now solve this. As the given function is continuous, then f of, that is limit of the function is equals to the value of the function, that is equals to k, that is limit x tends to 0, log of 1 plus 2x sin of x degree upon x square. Now degree to radian, that is a log of, what is the formula, that is a log of in bracket 1 plus x upon x, the value is 1, and sin of x degree converted into the radian, it's multiplied by pi upon 180. Now here is x square, split up this x for log and also the sin, and this is again x twice, but we have to adjust here pi upon 180. At the same time we are making here the adjustment, and after that is here is a 2x and here is a 2 is adjusted here, that is equals to k. Therefore k is equals to, the value of this log is 1, sin theta upon theta, that is 1, and also 2 upon 1, and overall that is k is equals to pi upon 90. See the next example. If log of x square minus y square upon x square plus y square to the base 10 is equals to 2, then find the value of dy by dx. Now differentiate this. Again this is very simple question, that is log, this is the in the log form, we can convert to the exponential form, that is a x square minus y square upon x square plus y square is equals to 10 raised to 2, and take the multiplication and differentiation, you will get the answer. That is log of x square minus y square upon x square plus y square to the base 10 is equals to 2. Therefore x square minus y square upon x square plus y square is equals to 10 raised to 2, that is 100. Now the cross multiplication, x square minus y square is equals to 100 in bracket x square plus y square, differentiating on both sides with respect. The derivative of x square is 2x, derivative of y square is minus 2y into dy by dx, and 100 in bracket derivative of x square is 2x and y square is a 2y into dy by dx, and then you will get 2 get cancelled on both sides, and after the simplification, simple simplification, that is you will get x minus 100x equals to y into dy by dx plus 100y into dy by dx, that is a minus 99x is equals to 101y into dy by dx. Therefore dy by dx is equals to minus 99x upon 101y, and hence C optional is correct one. Now next question number 22, integral minus y by 2 to plus y by 2 log of 2 minus sin x upon 2 plus sin x into dx. Now again solve this. Now whenever this type of the questions are asked, there is for the definite integral you always use the property from the definite integral. Now here is sin x. One more trick is odd and even function, and using the odd and even function we will solve these examples. Now see this answer of this question, that is I is equals to minus y by 2 to plus y by 2. The function is this, f of minus x plus x and minus x, and it is odd function. The answer is directly by using the elimination method, you will get the 0. But how it is a solve? You can see this. That is log of 2 plus sin x upon 2 minus sin x. And it can be written as, that is a 2 minus sin x upon 2 plus sin x and raised to minus 1 by using the logarithmic property, that f of minus x is equals to minus sin x. That is, f of x is odd function, and hence integral minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 of f of x dx, that is equals to 0. Whenever this type of question, now take the care that is a given function is odd or even, and using that you can solve this example. Now next, it's again the question from the integration, that is integral x square plus 2 into a raised to x plus tan inverse of x upon x square plus x square plus 1 into dx. Then what is the answer? Again there is function and its a derivative is also present here. That what is the function? That is x tan inverse of x. Its a derivative of x is 1 and tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square, and after the simplification you will get x square plus 2 upon x square plus 1, and hence you are getting the value of this is dt, that is a raised to t. And what is integral of a raised to t? Integral of a raised to t is a raised to t into log of a. Now we'll see the answer of this question. That is, put x is equals to tan inverse of x, that is equals to t. After the differentiation, simplification, 1 plus 1 upon x square into dx is equals to dt. That is x square plus 2 upon 1 plus x square into dx is equals to dt. Therefore, integral a raised to x plus tan inverse of x, and I had split it in this manner, that is x square plus 2 upon 1 plus x square into dx. The value of this is dt, a raised to t, and its integral is a raised to t upon log of a, and you will get the C option is correct one. Now next question, the degree and the order of the differential equation. Now whenever there is an order and the degree, now see this first degree and the order, he says that. Now here is a fraction, that is 7 by 3. Take cube on both sides. Then you will get, that is a d2 y by dx square raised to 3. The order is 3 and degree is 2. That is a 2 and 3. Where is the 2 and 3? The D option is correct one. Now next, again we will see then how it is solved. This is the question, answer of this question. That is 1 plus dy by dx bracket raised to 3, 7 by 3. That is equals to 7 d2y by dx square. Take cube on both sides. Then you will get 1 plus dy by dx bracket cube 7 by 3 raised to 3. That is 7 d2y by dx square bracket raised to 3. And after the simplification, the order is 2 and degree is 3. But what is the sequence? The degree is 3 and the order is 2. B option is correct one. Now next, the acute angle between the line and the plane. That is, the equation of the line is r bar is equals to I plus 2j plus k plus lambda into in bracket I plus j plus k, and the plane is r bar in bracket 2i minus j plus k equals to 5. Now we'll find out. It's again the. Now what is the angle? Sin theta is equals to. This is very important. This is the equation of the line, and this is the plane. That is r bar is equals to a bar plus lambda b bar, and the equation of the plane is r bar dot n bar is equals to p. Now these two terms we require. What is that? B and n. Therefore, sin theta is equals to b bar dot n bar upon their magnitudes. Now see this. This is the theory I had written here. You can see this also. That is, sin theta is equals to b bar dot n bar and modulus there. But what is the value of b bar? B bar is I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and the n bar is here. Therefore, sin theta is equals to the product, dot product of these two quantities. That is a 2 into 1. That is a 2. Minus 1 into 1. That is 1. And 1 into 1. Again 1. And their magnitudes. That is a 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Again in root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. And that is a 2 upon root 6 into root 3. And after the simplification, you are getting the 2 upon in under root of 18 and simplify it. Then you will get 2 upon 3 root 2, and that is again 2 upon root 2, that is root 2 into root 2 upon root 2 get cancelled, then you are getting the root 2 upon 3, then hence the theta is equals to sine inverse of root 2 upon 3. Now next question. The area of the region bounded by the curve y is equals to 2x minus x square and the x-axis. Now this is the parabola. It is of the form, that is x square is equals to minus b1. But again there is a vertex is 0, 0. It's not possible for this parabola. We have to find out. We have to make it a perfect, that is it's in the standard form, and we will get the answer of this question. Now see this. The given equation of the curve is of the form of the parabola, that is x square is equals to minus 4by, and we can write it in this manner: x square minus 2y plus 1 and minus y. Add on 1 on both sides, then you will get x square minus 2x plus 1. It's a perfect square. X minus 1 bracket square is equals to, take minus sign is common, minus in bracket y minus 1. Now here vertex is 1, 1. And it is inverted form, and we want to find out the area of the region bounded by this inverted parabola and the x-axis. Now when this parabola touches the x-axis, then the y coordinate is 0. We can find out these 2 points, that is 0, 0 and 2, 0. Now let us find out the area of the region bounded by the curve and the x-axis, that is a 0 to 2, y dx. 0 to 2, and what is the equation of the parabola? Substitute, you will get the answer, that is a 4 by 3 square unit, that is a standard. Now next question, it is again question from the integration, indefinite integral f of x upon log of sin x into dx is equals to log of, in bracket, mod of, that is a log of sin x plus c. Then what will be the f of x? Now again this is very simple questions, and apply the anti-integration, means what? Differentiation on both sides, then you will get the answer of this question. Now see this, that is integral f of x upon log of sin x into dx is equals to log of, in bracket, log of sin x. Differentiation on both sides, derivative constant is 0, and the integral and derivative get cancelled, that is f of x upon log of sin x. Now the differentiation of the log of sin x is 1 upon log of sin x into derivative of log of sin x is 1 upon sin x into derivative of sin x is cos x. Now here the log of sin x and log of sin x get cancelled, then you will get f of x is equals to cot of x, and hence option A is the correct one. Now next example, if A and B are the foot of the perpendicular from the point Q, A, B, C to the plane YZ and the ZX, then the equation of the plane through the point A, B and O is, you can see this example, the coordinates of the points A are, that is in the YZ plane, and hence that is x coordinate is 0, and the next is the ZX, therefore y coordinate is 0. Therefore we can form the points OA bar, O is origin, and OB bar, the vector. The plane OAB this passes through the point OA, it passes through this point and perpendicular to, that is n bar, that is OA bar cross OB bar. Therefore we will find out the cross product of these two quantities, these two vectors, and that is equals to n bar is equals to BCI plus CJ minus AB k cap, and the equation of the plane is which passes through the point. This is the point, but we have treated as this is the origin into dot into n cap. But what is the value of r bar? R bar is xi plus yj plus k, in bracket you will get BCI plus AJ ACJ cap and minus APK, and take their dot products, then you will get x into BC, y into AC, and z minus z into AB. Divide on both sides by ABC, then you will get x upon a plus y upon b minus z upon c, and hence A option is correct. Now next question, that is A bar is equals to and B bar. This is the C bar. Then C bar is equals to MA bar plus NB bar. Then find the value of M plus N. That is A bar is equals to I plus J minus 2k, and B is a 2I minus J plus k, and C bar is equals to 2I cap minus k cap. Then now see this answer. The value of the A and the B, value of A, B, C. C bar is equals to MA bar plus NB bar. Now what is the value of C? That is here I, 3I minus k. MU. The value of the A is here, the value of the N is here. That is a 3I. Take the coefficient of I, J and K. Equate it. What is the value of the I? That is the M. On the right hand side, M plus 2N is equals to 3. M minus N is equals to 0. Minus 2M plus N. That is equals to minus 1. Solve this. The value of the M plus N, and that is equals to 2. And hence the C option is correct one. And see the next example. Integral 0 to pi by 2 in bracket nth root of sec x upon nth root of sec x plus nth root of cosec x into dx. Now again here we will apply the properties of the definite integral. Now see this, that I is equals to integral 0 to pi by 2 nth root of sec x upon nth root of sec x plus nth root of cosec x into dx. Now what is the property here? Integral 0 to f of x dx is equals to 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. By using this property, that is nth root of sec of pi by 2 minus x upon nth root of sec of pi by 2 minus x and nth root of cosec pi by 2 minus x. Now what is the pi by 2 minus x? Is the cosec x, and again it becomes the cosec and the sec. Now add I on both sides, adding these two equations, that is you will get 2I 0 to pi by 2. The numerator and the denominator both are the same, then 0 to pi by 2 dx, that is 1 and it is a pi by 2. And hence a 2I is equals to pi by 2, therefore I is equals to pi by 4. These are the questions whose answer is always the constant. It is in the form of the pi by 2, pi by 4. Now next question. If the PDF of a random variable x is given, that is the value of the x are minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and their corresponding values are given. Then find f of 0. That is capital F of 0, which is the cumulative one. Now let us see the answer of this question. That if we have capital F of x be the cumulative distribution function of the x, and it is written in right, that f of capital F of x is equals to probability of capital X less than or equal to small x. Then we want f of 0 is equals to, that is the probability of capital X less than or equals to 0. Then what will be the values? That is f of 0 is equals to, there are the two values, less than or equals to 0 means what? It will be the 0, minus 1, minus 2, and their corresponding values, that is a 0.65. Now check here, that is a capital X less than 0, then you will get minus 1 and minus 2. Which option is correct? Its value is a 0.5. For the second option, when the probability of capital X greater than 0, their sum is x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 2. And their respective value is 0.25 and 0.1. It is a 0.35. And what about the last? 1 minus probability of capital X greater than 0. Then 1 minus probability of capital X greater than 0. Here is that value. It's a 0.35. And that is equals to 0.65. Therefore, the answer is, that is a C. That is 1 minus probability of capital X greater than 0. Now next question. The particular solution of the differential equation y in bracket 1 plus log of x into dx upon dy minus x log x is equals to 0. The particular solution when x is equals to e and y is equals to e square. Now see this. That is y in bracket 1 plus log x dx upon dy minus x log of x is equals to 0. Now separate the variables. Variable separable form. That is 1 plus log x upon x log x. Now this is divided. It comes to the on the right hand side. That is a dy upon y. Now 1 plus log x upon x log x. On integrating both sides, then you will get integral 1 plus log x upon x log x into dx. And that is equals to, again, integral dy upon y. What about the constant? We definitely know that the integration is in the form, our answer is in the form of the log. Therefore, our constant is also in the log form. Now here, separate it. That is 1 upon x log x plus log of x upon x log x. Log get cancelled. You are getting the 1 upon x into dx. The integral of the dy upon y is the log of y, and this is the log of c. Now differentiate, integrate this. That is a 1 upon x into log of x. The value of the log of x. Put log of x is equals to t. Then its differentiation is 1 upon x into dx is equals to dt. That is 1 upon t into dt, and answer is log of t. Therefore, this is the log of t, log of x, and the log of y into log of c. As there is addition by using the property of the log, that is the log of t into x is equals to log of yc. And that is, take log, gets log on both sides. Take the antilog on both sides, then you will get dx is equals to yc, and you will get substituting the value of the t, that is a log of x log x is equals to yc. When x is equals to e and y is equals to e square, substitute values, then you will get, that is the value of the c is 1 upon e, and substitute, then you will get y is equals to e x log of x, and hence a option is correct one. Now here you have to solve the examples very fastly, then you will get the answer. Now next, that is m and n are the midpoints of the diagonal AC and the BD respectively of the quadrilateral ABCD. Then AB bar plus AD bar plus CB bar plus CD bar. Then what is the value of this? It's a very simple question. It's from the vectors m and n are the midpoints that we have written here. That is A bar plus C bar upon 2, n bar, B bar plus D bar upon 2. But what we have given, AB bar plus AD bar plus CB bar, CD bar. Substitute value. AB bar means what? B bar minus A bar, AD bar, D bar minus A bar, CB bar, B bar minus C bar, and the CD bar, D bar minus C bar. Now take the terms, that is a B and the T, both are positive. That is, they are the 2 times. And what about the A and C? They are negative. Take minus n common. Then you will minus 2 in bracket A bar plus C bar. Now here again, that is the value is A bar plus C bar upon 2 means m. Therefore, A bar plus C bar is equals to 2m, and B bar plus D bar is equals to 2n bar. Substitute values. Take the common terms, that become 4. N bar minus m bar. And what is n bar minus m bar? That is mn bar. And hence the answer is 4 mn bar. That is a C option is correct one. Now next question. If the sin x is the integrating factor, that is IF, of the linear equation dy by dx plus py is equals to p, then the value of p is, now see this, now the integrating factor, that is e is equals to integral p dx. Therefore integral the value of the p, that is e raised to integral p dx, and that is equals to sin x. Therefore here, that is, now we have given that the integrating factor, that is the sin x. Therefore e raised to sin x, e raised to p dx is equals to sin x. Therefore integral p dx is equals to log of sin x, because this is the exponential function. When this, it can be converted into the log form, that is p dx is equals to log of sin x. Now differentiation on both sides. What's the derivative? that is the differentiation, and the integral get cancelled. Therefore, you will get p is equals to the derivative of log of sin x is 1 upon sin x into ddx of sin x is the cos x. That is the cos x upon sin x, and that is equals to cot x, and hence the value of p is a cot x, and hence option D is a correct one. Now next, which of the following equation does not represent a pair of lines? Which of the following equation does not represent a pair of lines? Now see this. That is x square minus x is equals to x in bracket x minus 1, x is equals to 0, x minus 1 is equals to 0, xy minus x, take the x as common, x is equals to 0 and y minus 1 is equals to 0. And for the next is that is xy plus x plus y plus 1, and again the split up. Then you will get that is y plus 1 in first bracket, y x plus 1 in second bracket, y plus 1 is equals to 0 and x plus 1 is equals to 0. And what about the next is that is a c, that is a x square, y square minus x plus 1 equals to 0. That is, we cannot separate this equation, and hence the C option is correct one. It does not represent the joint equation. Now next question. The probability of guessing correctly at least 7 out of the 10 answer in a true or false test is, that is which one is correct one. Now see this, in each true and the false, p is equals to 1 upon 2 and q is equals to 1 upon 2. How many questions? That is the 10 questions. At least 7. Therefore, probability of capital X is greater than 7. That is 7, 8, 9 and 10. And find the 5. That is NCR. 10C7. 1 upon 2 raised to 7. 1 upon 2 raised to 3. That is a 10C8. 10C9. Use the formula. P of capital X is equals to, that is R, NCR, P raised to X, Q raised to N minus R. What is common here overall? That is a 1 upon 2 raised to 10 is common. Substitute the value 10C7, 10C8, 10C9, 10C10. Then you will get that is 120 plus 45 plus 10 plus 1 upon 2 raised to 10. And after the simplification, you will get 11 upon 64. Now next question. The principal solution of the equation sin 2x plus cos 2x is equals to 0, where the value of the x lies between pi to 2 pi. Now see this again. That is, we have sin of 2x plus cos of 2x is equals to 0. Therefore, sin of 2x can be written as minus cos of 2 times. Now again divide on both sides by cos of 2x. Then you will get tan of 2x is equals to minus 1. But what about the value of this? Our x is lies between the pi to 2 pi. Now multiply on both sides by this inequality by 2. Then you will get 2 pi, 2x and the 4 pi. What will the angles? The angles will be there. That is the 2x is equals to 2 pi plus 3 pi by 4. And therefore, that is the 2x is equals to 2 pi. And again, this can be written as, that is the 2 pi minus pi by 4. Now, how this comes? Now, see this. The negative value of the tan of 2x is minus 1 is in second and the fourth quadrant. In second quadrant, we take the angle, that is a 3 pi by 4. And the last quadrant, we take the angle, that is a 2 pi minus pi by 4. And hence, you are getting the value of 2x is equals to 11 pi by 4. At the same time, x is equals to 11 pi upon 8. And that is the 2x is equals to 4 pi minus pi by 4. That is 15 pi by 4. And x is equals to 15 pi by 8. And hence, the option C is correct. Now, next question. If the line joining points A and B having the position vectors, that is 6a bar minus 4b bar plus 4c bar and minus 4c bar respectively, and the line joining the points C and D having the position vector minus a bar minus 2b bar minus 3c bar, and a bar plus 2b bar minus 3c bar intersect, then their point of intersection is. Again, we will see. Find out the equation of the lines, then their point of contact. That is, we consider it is a lambda and mu, and solve the equation for the lambda and the mu. Now see this answer of this question. The first point is passes through this point A, 6 minus 4, 4, and the B is 0, 0 and minus 4. Equation of the line. That is, we take the point B. The line passes through this point. What about the direction cosines? That is 6 minus 0 is 6. Minus 4 minus 0 minus 4. 4 minus, that is becomes 8, and that is equals to k. Then you will get the value of the x and x, y, z. This is equation number 1. For the second line, it passes through these 2 points. Therefore, equation of the CD. That is, again, this line passes through the point, this C. Its equation is x minus x1. That is the minus become plus. Upon again their direction ratios. That is a 1 minus in bracket minus 1. It becomes 2. That is x plus 1 upon 2, y plus 2 upon 4. Their direction ratios of the C and D. That is that these are the 2, 4 and minus 2 equals to lambda. Again, find out the value of x. Then you will get x plus 1 upon 2 is equals to lambda. Therefore, x is equals to 2 lambda minus 1. Y is equals to 4 lambda minus 2. And z is equals to minus 2 lambda and minus 3. Now you are getting the x coordinate. That is, x is equals to, here is a 6k. And here x is equals to 2 lambda minus 1. Then you are getting the equation in terms of the lambda and k. That is a minus 6k minus 2 lambda is equals to minus 1. And the minus 2k is equals to 2 lambda minus 1. And its equation is, that is a 2k plus 2 lambda is equals to 1. Simplify these two equations. Then you will get the value of the k. That is 8k is equals to 0. And put the value of the 8k. Put the value of the k in any one equations. These two equations, you will get the value. That is, x is equals to 0, y is equals to 0, and z is equals to minus 4. These are the points. Hence, B is the point, their coordinates. Now, next question. If A is equals to, that is a matrix, 2, 2, minus 3, 2, and B is equals to 0, minus 1, 1, 0, then B inverse, A inverse, and find out their inverse. That is the inverse of B inverse into A inverse. Now, what is the value of, again, B inverse, A inverse means what? B inverse and A inverse is nothing but the AB. That is, find out their product only. Now, see this. B, the inverse of B inverse A inverse is equals to, that is the by using the rule A inverse raised to minus 1 and B inverse raised to minus 1. That is AB. Their product. You will get 2, minus 2, 2 and 3. Next question. If P, the statement is every square is a rectangle, Q, every rhombus is a kite, then the truth value of P implies Q and the P double implication Q are. Now see this again answer. Very simple question. That the truth value of the P is T and the truth value of Q is F. It's very simple. Now next, P implies Q means what? T implies F. What is T implies F? Is F. And P double implication Q. That is a T double implication F. If both are different, then it is F. Therefore, FF is correct one. Now next question. If G of G bar, H of H bar and P of P bar are the centroid, orthocenter and the circumcenter of a triangle, and XP bar plus YH bar plus ZZ bar is equals to 0, then find out the value of X, Y, Z. Now see this. This is the important property of the vector geometry. That is, we know that the GG bar, HH bar and the PP bar are the collinear. And this centroid divides these two persons in the ratio 2:1, and hence the g bar is equals to 2p bar plus 1h bar upon 2 plus 1, and therefore 2 plus 1 is 3, that is the 3g bar is equals to 2p bar plus h bar, and hence comparing these two equations you will get the value of x, that is the xp bar, the value of x is 2, yp yh bar, that is why the value of the y is 1, and the last is, that is a 3z bar, the value of the z is minus 3, and hence now we'll see the next question. Which of the following quantified statement is true? That is, first is the square of every real number is positive. There exists a real number whose square is negative. There exists a real number whose square is not positive. Every real number is a rational number. Again, these very simple questions. Now the simple question starts at the end, and in the beginning there is strategy of the question papers. What is that? Sometimes they apply their hard questions at the beginning, and to the end there are the simple questions. Now see this question papers, that is like this. Next, let the square of every real number is positive one, that is the correct one. Next is the general solution of equation tan inverse of x is equals to 1. That's very again simple one. That's the tan square x is equals to 1, not tan inverse. Tan square x is equals to 1. That's the tan square x is equals to 1 square, and 1 means what? Tan of pi by 4 bracket square. Tan square x is equals to tan square pi by 4. Again the apply formula. What is the formula? That is the tan square x. Tan square alpha is equals to tan square x. Therefore x is equals to n pi plus or minus alpha, where n belongs to z. Now what is here? The value of this alpha is pi by 4. Therefore x is equals to n pi plus or minus pi by 4, and hence the general solution is x is equals to n pi plus or minus pi by 4, where n belongs to z. Now next question. The shaded part of the given figure indicates the feasible region. This is a feasible region. Then which are the construct? It's definitely that x and xy both are all are the positive. This is the first case. What is the next? In the next, this is x is equals to 5. That is, x is less than or equal to 5. That is possible. X is less than or equal to 5. What about here? Y is less than or equal to 5. X is less than or equal to 5. Y is less than or equal to 3. This is possible here. Again, x is less than. Again, this is possible. But what about here? These two statements are possible by using the elimination method. And again, x minus y is greater than or equal to 0. That is the, and x minus y less than or equals to 0. These two statements leads to you the final answer. That is by the elimination method. That is value of that 2 x minus y is positive. That is, x minus y is a greater than or equals to 0. Therefore, by using the elimination method, we get the b and d, and afterwards b and d, x minus y must be the positive, and hence that is the answer. The answer is b there. Next question. That is it. Direction ratios of the lines which is perpendicular to the line with the direction ratios are, again this is simple question, given, that is a -1, 2, 2 and the 0, 2, 1, Therefore, its equation can be written as, that is a L1 and L2. LMN are the directions cosines of the line L, and perpendicular to the given lines are their equations minus L plus 2m plus 2n equals to 0, 0L plus 2m plus n equals to 0, therefore L. Then take the, that is a 2, 2, here is a 2, 2, 2, 1. Middle term minus m, that is a minus 1, 2, and 0, 1. N, minus 1, 2, and what is a 0 and the 2. Simplify it. You will get, that is a L upon 2 minus 4, minus m upon minus 1, that is m upon 1 here. That is a minus 1, that we can change the sign, that is a 2 minus 1 and the 2, and hence the option B is correct one. Now next, if the matrix A 1 2 4 3 such that Ax is equals to I, then what is the value of x? Then multiply on both sides by A inverse, then you will get x is equals to A inverse. Now find out the value of A inverse, again by using the elimination method. Then how to apply? Now by elimination method we can find out the answer of this, find out the determinant, that is a inverse is equals to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. Now find out the determinant, but the 1 into 3, 3, minus 8, minus 5, that is minus 1 upon 5, but here is not minus 1 upon 5, minus sign is operated in the matrix. Now this 1 upon 5 is common to all, but what is the cofactor of this one? The cofactor of this one is 3, and again it is operated by minus sign, therefore it must be the minus 3. And where is the minus 3? Optional C is correct one, that is where there is a minus 3. Again we take, if we take the adjoint of this A11, again it is a minus 3, and hence the C is the correct one. Now the next question, that is if A bar is equals to I cap, J cap, K cap, B bar is equals to 2I lambda J plus K bar, and C bar is equals to I cap minus J cap plus 4 cap. And what is the box product? That is the A bar dot in bracket B bar plus C bar is equals to 10. Then the value of the lambda is equals to, we will solve this equation. That is given the points, the 1, 1, 1, 2, lambda 1, 1, minus 1 and 4, and that is equals to 10. After the solving this determinant, you will get, that is 1, 4 lambda plus 1 minus 1, 4 into 2, 8, 8 minus 1, that is 7, 1, that is a minus 2, and the minus lambda, and that is equals to 10. And after the solution, you will get lambda is equals to 6, hence the option A is the correct one. Now next question, x follows, that is if the random variable x follows the binomial distribution, n is equals to 5 and p is equals to 1 by 3, then find the probability where x lies between 2 to 4. Again this is the question, that is p plus q is equals to 1, p is 1 by 3 and the q is equals to, that is a 2 by 3, and x lies between 2 and 4, but what is that real number? It's a n is equals to 5. It means that the number is x is equals to 3, that is NCR, p raised to x, p raised to r, q raised to n minus r, and after the simple calculation, that is you will get, that is 40 upon 243, and hence B option is correct one. Next, if the objective function z is equals to x1 plus x2 subject to these x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 10, minus 2x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 15, x1 is less than or equal to 6, x1 and x2 greater than or equal to 0 has maximum value. Therefore, the feasible region dash dash of the feasible region at only one point, at only 2 points, at every point of the segment joining the 2 points, at every point of the line joining the 2 points. Now see this again, the answer of this question. These are, that is, point of intersections, that is A 6 4, line and L2 is a 6 9, L1 and L2, that is a C 3 7, L1 with the x-axis 10 0 and with the y-axis C 0 10. Now this is the feasible region. Find out their values. That is at the point. Which are the point? That is at the point A and the C. Which are therefore the correct option here is C. Hence option C is correct one. Now next question. It is from the logic. The switching circuit is given there. The symbolic form of the given switching circuit is equivalent to, now see this, S1 P and the negation of P, or it is joined, negation of P and Q. Now see this. This is the statement. That is, in this case, we'll first of all see this question. That is, we can write it like this. That is, we will get it is like this in first bracket P and negation of Q, or negation of P and Q. But what is this? This is nothing but the negation of, in bracket, in negation of double implication of P and Q, and hence the D option is correct one. Therefore, my dear student, I try to explain you. You will understand in this way and get the more and more marks in this examination. Now we'll see the next question paper in my next video. If there are any suggestions, let me know it, and also give me your suggestions if it is possible. Now do the hard work for the mathematics, solve all types of the examples from the textbook, and you will get the good marks in CET examination. Now we'll see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.